From the beautiful campus of Casper College, it's the T-Birds Coaches Show, bringing you game breakdowns, expert analysis, and exclusive interviews. Here's your host, Tom Myler.
Hello, T-Bird fans, and welcome to another great episode of our Casper College Coach Show. Joining us in studio, Nancy, welcome back, Coach. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And we're doing good so far. We're getting some wins under the belt here.
We are. We just gotta, I guess, continue what we're doing, but continue to improve as well.
Do it, but better, right?
Yes,
but,
yes.
As I always quote with, I don't know if you know this, but the bop it, right? It's always at the end when you mess up, like do it again, but better. And so it's like, I say it, everyone, no one knows, and it's just like whatever. So now I'm going out there. So if anyone ever hears, I'm quoting bop it.
Yeah, we've had some good wins so far. All have been on the road, so that's a plus. I will say that. But again, we need to continue to get better at what we're doing, and we will. So that's that.
Yeah, 3 great wins against 3 South Division Region 9 competition, which, the South, North. Region 9 in general is always good competition, so it's good to see. You might have had to eke out a win against McCook, but we'll get to that one in a second. Yeah. It sounds like you want to talk to the meat of the thing, so let's start North Platte. What did you see? It was a pretty good win.
It was. They came out. We took care of business. We did what we were supposed to, and we ended up with I think, 20-plus point win that game. So we were very, very pleased with that. And then we played McCook the next night, and we were up by 16 or 18 at one point in the game.
Wow. And
then they made some adjustments, and we had to adjust. And we eked out one, like you said earlier, by one. I think it was with 0.2 seconds left. They put back on the clock. So, and they had a chance. They hit the 3, but it didn't count. So, because it was 0.2, you have to tip it. So,
yes. Yeah. Isn't there something like as soon as it touches your hand, like a certain amount is taken off no matter what?
Yeah. So, that's how that game ended. And it was 67-66. But, again, proud of our girls, proud of what they did on the road. Winning on the road is very difficult. So, and we did accomplish that task. So I was happy about that.
Yeah, and getting them already used to kind of when we get into conference play, those back, I guess it'll be different this year, but typically, right, back-to-back games.
Yes.
So being able to, play one game, go to the next day, so you might get a little fatigue, some tired legs, but I thought they did well.
Yeah. Again, I was happy with them. So.
Yeah, and I think against that North Platte team, you had someone come off the bench. I want to say Avila had 20-plus.
Yeah, Casper girl from Kelly Walsh. So she stepped up big for us in two games off the bench on Friday and Saturday last week. So that was good to see, very good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can mention a couple of players. I know against McCook especially, you spread out the points a little bit more. Yeah. I think Wada had 10-plus. There was from Aurora, Colorado. I can't remember her name. Maya had 10-plus points.
She stepped out really well last week as well. And Hassana had two double-doubles last week. So,
which is why she's still one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah, she just plays really hard, plays the game the right way. So, and it helps us out. So we're very excited to have her on our team. So
yes, yeah, you gotta have. I think I could probably name from each sport in Casper College that one person, like they're just a dog. Like they work hard, they will outwork you. They are physical, they are fast, whatever. I think Hassana is probably that one for women's basketball. Yeah, she's that dog.
Yeah, she definitely played well last week, and like I said, we're happy to have her on our team. I know other teams probably aren't so happy when they have to face her, but again, she just plays hard. She plays the game the right way. So,
right. Well, I'm liking the team so far, Coach. Let's kind of go into this. What did you like most from this last weekend?
I liked how we competed the most. There was times like at the Western Nebraska game where we were down by 1, 2, we never faltered. Again, it was that way at the McCook game. We never faltered. And then I liked how we took care of business against North Platte. We did what we were supposed to. Now, however, what I'd like to improve on is playing 4 quarters consistently. We play 2 quarters really good and then have 2 that aren't so good. So we need to be able to play at 40 minutes or more if it goes into overtime. And then I think we're on the right track. We're trending the right way.
Yeah. For something like this where it's like, hey, how do you coach that? How do you coach that, hey, you got to play for 4 quarters?
It's constant in practice, I think that's where it starts, is in practice, hey, we got to be consistently good every single day. And when you're consistently good, you're going to build those 4 quarters up, so I think we're in a good place right now. Of course, we don't want to be peaking right now, but
absolutely.
We definitely are in a good spot, but again, like I said, we just still need to continue to get better.
Yeah, just looking at the numbers, the rebounds are there, the shooting against McCook, the field goal percentage wasn't great, which I think the 3-point percentage against McCook was actually higher than the field goal percentage, which was like, I guess at least we're hitting something.
Yeah.
But it's for the most part, the numbers are there. At least the rebounds for sure are getting better. I know we talked about against Western Nebraska being able to have that physicality and get those rebounds. So it's getting there.
It is. And we still, like I said, we would like some of our percentages to be a little better than what they are right now. But over time, hopefully that will trend the right way upwards. So I think we're, like I said, heading in the right direction, but we just got to continue to work.
All right. Well, and we have an opportunity for that to trend upward this weekend. And there is a little bit of a schedule change. Make sure, folks, to watch for those emails. We did, with some government stuff going on. Air Force Prep, I understand, can't travel.
Right.
So we had to kind of reschedule. So instead of a Friday, Saturday, it's a Thursday,
Saturday. And then there will be a game Friday, but we will not be playing on that Friday.
Right.
It'll just be Gillette and Southeast on that Friday. However, we will play Thursday, tomorrow at 6:30 against Gillette, and
always a great game to watch.
Even though they're in our conference, it's not going to count as a conference game. But again, they're going to provide a challenge for us. They're very good. They're very well coached by Coach Lewis and her staff, and they're going to be up tempo. And like I said, they're physical. They play hard. They play the right way. So, again, we'll have our hands full tomorrow. And then Saturday, Southeast, who's just joined the conference from D2 to D1. They have a great coach as well, and Coach Proctor. She definitely is getting them tuned up, and she'll have them ready to play on Saturday as well, and we'll have to be ready for her and her team as well.
Yeah, I think this is her second year of the program. Is that correct?
This is her first year. She was at Highlands and won the
okay, maybe that's what I was.
Which was a D2 and won the regional championship last year at Highlands, which is in Kansas, I believe. And so but she is known in Region 9 because she was at at NJC as an assistant coach.
Oh, okay.
So
coming back a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So people know her, and she'll be able to see a familiar face. So that's how you know she's a great coach.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. So we've got these couple of games. We've got Gillette Thursday. We've got Southeast on Saturday.
Yep.
And we'll get to this because we probably won't talk again before this game. But then right back at it on Tuesday you play Western Nebraska here, which, folks, this is great. We have 3 home games in a row.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to be playing in front of our fans. So that one starts at 5:30. Again, tomorrow is at 6:30 p.m. and then Saturday is at 4 p.m. and then next Tuesday is at 5:30.
Excellent. So for these matchups, and let's start, I guess, with the Gillette matchup. What's your key to success here?
Put the ball in the hoop, as always. But, again, just working hard, continuing to get better, continuing to improve what we've built already. And I think if we do that, we will hopefully come out on top. Again, like I said, they're going to be very tough. Gillette's well coached, so we'll have to see.
All right. And I'm hesitant to ask because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty similar, but we'll ask it for the Southeast. What's our key statistics?
It'll be the kind of the same thing, continue what we've built on this past week, continue to get better on areas we need to get better in. And then, like I said, they're well coached, so we'll have our hands full as well. I think with both Gillette and Southeast this coming week.
And then here's a little different question for you. Since you've already played Western Nebraska once, how do you prepare for a team you've already played once? So it's like, meaning they know kind of what to expect, you know what to expect. How do you prepare for a game like that?
Well, Coach Davis he's going to make a lot of adjustments, so we'll have to be prepared for that. Again, Western Nebraska is very well coached. I think their last 2 wins, they've won plus 20 points on each one. So, and they've been against very good teams. So, like I said, we'll have to be ready. Again, he does a tremendous job at making adjustments, so we'll have to be ready for that.
All right. Well, we're all excited for you, Coach. We're thrilled to have you back in the Swede Thursday, Saturday, and Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're pumped.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get
go. Yeah. Excited for the fans to come out and check us out.
Absolutely. But until then, we'll see you next time.